guys, so how is the 5-second rule working for you till today? Well, what do you think is the biggest barrier in success? According to me, it's procrastination. We keep postponing things we want to do, things we do not want to do but are required to do, supposed to do. We keep avoiding stuff very often in our lives. The author guarantees in the book that the 5-second rule is a useful weapon that you can use to fight the procrastination battle. There's an irony to the modern technological weapons, I won't call them weapons, technological equipments like mobile phones, smartwatches and stuff like that. They were designed to make us more productive. But what they're doing is they're making us lazier, they're making us procrastinate more, and they're making us more dependent. And the biggest crime that these devices have been committing in our lives is that they end up distracting us. Well, let's talk about different kinds of procrastination before we start to link the technology and procrastination habits and try to find a way out. So, there are two types of procrastinations, according to the author. There's innocent procrastination and there's destructive procrastination. Innocent procrastination is when you don't know what would be the result. Maybe you didn't do enough research, you don't actually care much. But destructive procrastination is when you keep on avoiding things even when you know serious troubles will follow. And that is something that we need to think about and need to solve. Experts first used to think that procrastination is all about bad time management, our lack of willpower, lack of proper discipline. But now they have realized that things have been changing. It is more dependent on how we deal with stress. Experts first used to believe that all the procrastination is rooted into bad time management, lack of willpower, lack of proper discipline. Although now it's understood that it's not just about laziness. It's more of a side effect to how we deal with stress. So procrastination is a result of your subconscious desire for instant gratification. It's because of the world that we live in. And that's why I was blaming devices and all kinds of devices, mobile phones, anything that's smart. It's actually making us lazy and it's actually making us procrastinate. Why? Well, because whenever you send an instant text message and receive an instant text message in return, it causes a temporary relief kind of a zone for you. It makes a temporary relief zone for you, and that is something that you get habitual of. You get habitual of instantly gratifying or satisfying yourself. And that is a problem because once you make it a habit, it starts to affect all spheres of your life. So since procrastination offers an immediate escape from all of that stress, it is obvious that we are drawn towards it. And it's not just about meeting deadline. We're not talking about stress when sometimes you face some problems. No, it's almost every time there in your life. You face money issues, you face relationship issues. So if you're able to put a pause to your life for a moment and ease the pressure, it only gets easier. So to overcome this temptation of procrastination, what do you do? Well, obviously you follow the 5-second rule. You just say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and you're good to go. Because see, the problem here is to start off with something. Once you get started off with it, it gets easier to maintain the consistency. Obviously, you'll falter some way or the other. But the basic problem that we all face in the beginning of something is to begin it, to press the first gear, to start driving the car, and then maybe you can pause it and do whatever with it. But the biggest challenge will be to take up the charge of driving it. My personal recommendation to this particular situation would be to get away from all the instant gratification habits that you have. For example, see, if you have a lover in your life, if you have got a partner, a wife, or a husband for that matter, instant gratification is more about coming back home and all tired and just spending some really quality time with them. And that should do it. Why do you need so much of instant gratification whirling around your brain, including WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram? I'm not asking you to get rid of all of that social media. I'm asking you to reduce the amount of time you spend on those apps or other apps as well. Gaming is instant gratification. It's not a bad thing, but when you keep using it and making it a habit, it somewhere affects all other stuff in your life. So whenever you're using a phone or maybe WhatsApp or something of that sort, just practice this in a reverse order, right? For now, the 5-second rule, we were practicing to start something, to think about something and make a decision. We were going forward. Let's go backward. So rather than just continuing swiping it, if you for a moment you realize, okay, I shouldn't be doing this, just say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and stop. So you're gonna stop. You're not gonna go forward with the activity, and that has actually worked for me personally, so I'm gonna share that with you. But yeah, obviously in the book, as Mel Robbins has highlighted, in these situations when you're supposed to start off with something, the day you feel really energetic, really positive, just tell yourself, just count down 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1 and go. In our next video, if you're feeling grateful, if you've got started with the 5-second rule and it's making an impact in your life, we're going to be discussing other aspects of it and see how it changes your life. Yeah. See you in the next video.